Warning: this podcast contains use of alcohol and adult language. Viewer and listener discretion advised.
Nuggies and fries.
Nuggies and
whiskey,
fries.
old fashions. This is the life.
This is the life. I don't like this shirt.
It looks good. I like it. All right, welcome to episode 3 of Whiskey Dicks.
Tres.
Logo. Pew, pew.
Tres Dickus.
Trace Dickus, episode 3. Trace Dickus con whiskey.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Shout out to the Rays.
That's right. To represent.
Yeah, when you said I'm going to put on Tampa Bay gear, I thought you meant the Bucks.
No.
Not a Bucks fan.
I'm just not a big fan of football anymore.
Okay.
They're just done.
It's gotten so weird, man. Like, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to keep up with like where the players are going with the free agency. They're going to so many places.
Yeah.
The pay is out of hand. I mean, these guys are making for 5 years. They're making $300 million.
That's ridiculous. For
and
what?
then people are like, "Why are ticket prices so expensive?" Like, because they got to pay
clowns.
these idiots to play 16 games, 17 games. But yeah,
I laugh when they get hurt.
yeah.
Maybe
Especially like the first game, like
sponsor a
this year,
vegetable.
like, so if you don't watch that much football, so this year, like week 1, like so many like top 10 players were out in the first week.
See,
So it was like
And they
just
still get paid.
smushed,
Yeah, they still
guaranteed
get
they
paid.
still have
Yeah.
salary. So
I mean, I think what's his name, the Miami Dolphin quarterback,
Tua, yeah.
Tua. He got a concussion.
yeah, his third big major concussion,
Yeah. But he's going to get paid. Sitting on the sidelines, drooling on himself.
guaranteed. Yeah,
Fuck you.
yeah, that guy just needs to retire. But he's like, I'm not going to retire. Like,
I'm not
dude,
going to
you're
retire
gonna-
until I'm chewing my applesauce. I don't have to chew it, dickhead.
Oh, that's yeah. That's the problem. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's gotten bad. You're thinking about last year when Aaron Rodgers first went to the Jets.
He got hurt like right away.
Immediately.
Yeah.
First possession. 4 plays, tore his ACL or MCL or Achilles, whatever it was, out for the year, still made $20+ million or
doing
whatever
nothing.
it was. Whatever. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I love sports, but I think football, I'm done. I like baseball, golf. I like golf because it's an individual sport. It's like if you lose, is you lost. It's
Yeah.
not the team thing, is you fucked up.
Yeah.
You can't even blame your caddy. Your caddy's saying, hey,
Right.
you might want to use this club, but you're still swinging the club.
Ultimately, you make the choice, though.
Yeah, you make the final
Right.
decision. So I like golf. It's kind of slow.
Even football, they might blame the coach or the defensive
Yeah.
coordinator, or the coach is on a hot seat. He could be in there for. It's not his fault. Your quarterback sucks, and they fire the coach. He's
Yeah.
like, "What?
Yeah,
I told him what to do.
Yeah.
Because he can't do it. Isn't my fault."
Yep. Yeah,
So-
the coach is always the first one to get fired.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
It's
Why?
like a revolving door anymore with all that stuff. So
Ridiculous.
it's a bit crazy. I mean, granted, I love football. I'm in a few fantasy leagues, and but yeah, it's definitely changed a lot. Even now, they let them. I haven't seen it yet this year, but they said they're allowed to wear those stupid Guardian helmets
I did
over their
see
helmets.
that. I thought, what the fuck? That looks weird.
They wear them in practice, but I haven't seen one yet on the field. But they said they're allowed to if they want.
I saw
to.
a Patriots helmet had one on. I couldn't figure out what I was looking at. I'm like, what's
Yeah,
wrong with this
so
helmet?
dumb.
So what is it? It's like a
So it's an extra padding on the outside of the helmet to protect their head. This is like the helmet's supposed to do that to begin with.
yeah.
Like what happened to the day where these guys just wore like leather helmets, no pads?
Why
The
don't you-
goalpost was at the front of the end
Right,
zone.
and
Like
fucking
they
run
beat the
into
shit
it.
out of each other, dislocate his shoulder just to
Yeah.
score a touchdown. And now it's like, oh, you can't touch his head or it's a penalty.
But why don't they just tone it down a little bit? I mean,
Yeah,
these
it's-
guys are animals. They are fucking animals. You see some of these linebackers.
Well, that's the thing. They even changed the whole kickoff thing now. The kickoff is like, I don't know if you've seen this. Now, when they do the initial kickoff in the game, the players on the line can't move at all. They can't
Really?
start running towards the guy catching the ball. They have to stand still until the guy catches the ball, and then they can start running towards them. Yeah.
So
To like eliminate injuries and kind of force runbacks now.
oh,
So that people aren't like calling fair catches because they're afraid to get hit.
okay.
So now it kind of forces them to run.
Dude, I'd be immediately
So
catching the
dumb.
ball and going in the fetal position. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
I'm a pussy when it comes to.
keep
When you
changing.
have a 6'7" muscle
300
bound
pound
guy
yeah.
coming at you at full speed, I'm fucking sitting
Yeah,
down. Fuck
exactly.
you. I ain't losing my lunch for these.
It's the same with these like roughing the passer. Like the guy's going full speed.
Yes.
Like even in slow motion, that guy's not going to be able to stop.
No, he can't stop.
Yeah.
You expect him to stop on a dime because he threw the ball?
Yeah, then he's going to hurt himself.
Yeah.
So.
No, fuck you.
know.
That's the position you applied for, there, chief.
Yep. Exactly.
Fuck football. I'm just kidding.
All right. So here in episode 3, you saw in episode 2, we had a little taste test. And we found out that we actually liked the cheaper
Yes.
whiskey. We had the McKenna $16 bottle of sour mash that we actually liked better than the Eagle Rare, which
Yes.
was
And for that, my wallet thanks you.
yeah, which was we were both blown away. We were like, there's no way. It was clear, like you could definitely taste immediately, like. Even when we first picked it up, we're like, "Oh, this is the Eagle Rare. I
Yeah.
can smell it. It's just it's smooth."
Boy, were we
then,
wrong.
Yeah, we were wrong. So
So now
unless
we're
we're being lied to, but I doubt it.
I doubt
So
it.
now today we're doing the Southern Tier bourbon, just a straight bourbon that I found in New York that I talked about in the last episode, and we have the Russell 10-year
90 proof.
90 proof. We got 80 proof and 90 proof. I think this is 80 proof. Is that right? 88 proof.
Oh, it's written in
So pretty
crayon. I
close.
can't tell.
Yeah, it's in crayon. Some third grader made this label. Won a contest in school.
Congratulations, Johnny.
So now we're gonna taste test these and see
All
what we
right,
got.
let's see what we got.
We'll start with our whiskey
Our whiskey disc thing. Cheers.
customized.
Got to do the, we know what we're doing smell.
Smell with your mouth open.
The Napoleon Dynamite.
Smells good.
Does smell good. You got the legs.
Immediately, I'm thinking this is the Southern Tier because I don't like it very much. And I remember when I first tasted that, even though half a bottle's gone,
It's
I
so
did-
disgusting.
I didn't
can't
like
finish
it straight. I didn't like it neat. I liked it. It was fine, like for an old fashioned or something. But
Okay.
I didn't like it neat. It was very
Yeah, this. I mean, it's okay.
yeah. It tastes cheaper though, right?
yeah.
I mean, it tastes. It lives in your mouth. Like there's
Yeah.
no finish to it. It just kind of like
Just there.
yeah.
Yeah. It's polluting my glass.
It's not the worst, but it's not great. It's not something I would sit and sip on. Right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is like something you'd bring to a barbecue. And it's like-
Maybe poured over the ribs on the last
Yeah.
hour of the smoke.
yeah. Like, because when you bring something like that, everyone's going to put their fucking glass out.
Yeah.
And they're going to, sorry, yeah, I don't mind
Yeah.
them,
And,
drinking all this.
and it's $25 a bottle, so you're not going to break the bank trying to
Right.
drink it. So let's see what this one is.
This
See
one,
if it's
and these fancy gold rim glasses.
yeah, these are nice.
These are nice.
These are from the Whitting collection of
But here's the thing, it's like they both smell the same. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. This one has a little cleaner smell, but it could be the
Because your
difference
mouth
of the
was
glass
closed.
type too. Like what?
Just because your mouth was closed.
Maybe it smells like chicken nuggets and fries.
Chicken nuggies.
A little bit of a Chick-fil-A sauce finish. So I'm thinking this is the Russells.
I think so, yeah. Because it is a little smoother. When you take that breath,
Yeah.
you can take a...
This tastes more like a 10-year clean. I'm gonna be so pissed if we're wrong again.
God damn it. No one's ever going to
'Cause
trust us again.
I love the Southern Tier products on a regular basis. Like, I love their beers and I love their peanut butter cup whiskey, but this straight bourbon whiskey is not. I don't don't like it. No offense, and I'm sure the pumpkin like bourbon I'm willing to try. I want to try that.
So whatever this one is, I like better.
Correct. Same.
So let me.
This has to be the Russells.
It's got to be. Let me ask Victoria what she poured.
All right.
We'll find out in a
So
second.
we'll pause here and find out the answer.
Whiskey Dick's podcast is looking for advertisers and sponsors. If you're a small business looking for exposure on multiple platforms, please contact us by emailing wdickspodcast@gmail.com.
Russell's was in.
All right. So this time we got it right.
We got it right.
The Russell's was in the nice glass, and the Southern Tier $25 bottle was in the little glass.
The little
I could tell that right away.
the
It's
Goodwill glass we had etched.
like the fancy, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well, good. We got that one right.
Sweet. All right. You can be trusted.
So we do know a little bit about what we're doing.
I just burped into my glass.
That's what that was.
That was what it was.
Well, let me just finish this because
Because you can't. You have to. You can't not. I got to finish mine. I got to move that.
Switch to the Russells.
What's
that?
I got to move that speaker. But no, I like this speaker.
Yeah, that's
though.
fine.
This play, like right now, you can't tell. If you watched our first podcast, behind us is a movie screen.
Yeah, behind our
Big.
wrinkly drape here is a movie screen, and there's a projector.
And this room is like perfect for surround sound. Like when we watch a movie in here, it's amazing. It just bounces off the walls.
Speakers in here? Where's the speaker? Oh, well, I mean, besides
that one, and there's
okay.
another one. The woofer is
the
behind
subwoofer.
here.
Okay.
And it bounces.
Nice.
It's amazing. It sounds so clean.
Nice.
And it sounds like it's weird, but like it literally sounds like it's around you completely.
That's good.
It's surround sound.
So is this like a fake simulated surround sound, or is it just
No.
because the shape of the room kind of?
I think it's when I bought I did some research, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And when I was looking for surround sound, I looked for stuff that was good for a room like this.
Okay.
And then I could listen. They said, yeah, put the sound bar front and the subwoofer on the ground facing you.
Okay.
And it just bounces off the walls perfect.
Nice.
And it literally sounds like we were watching Top Gun Maverick.
Okay.
the
Oh
other
yeah,
day.
nice. That'd be good.
It was so good in here. It was so loud. I mean, I felt like it was like just I was in the movie.
That's cool.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, I've got a nice surround sound system in my my living room at home, because I used to do like home theater installs. So I got a nice JBL surround sound system, and we were watching the new Twisters movie, the second Twister.
Oh,
Twisters.
Twisted Sister.
Yeah, Twister. And although the movie itself was pretty corny, the sound in it was just phenomenal. But to watch it on like a regular TV you would lose. That's 90% of the movie is the surround sound and the effects.
Yeah, I want the cow to go.
So it was cool. Yeah, you
around
could
me.
hear the storm behind you.
Did they have a cow?
There
Please.
was a
damn
cow.
it.
Oh yeah.
They can't. Come on, really? Why would you do a sequel to Twister in the first place? And then why? And then they use the same bit cow.
Yeah.
Put something.
I don't think it was
in
the
there.
same cow though.
Put a fucking person. I want a person.
There were
flying
definitely
around.
people.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. There were people. There were cars. There were all kinds of
So they
chaos.
upped the game with more than just
for
the
sure.
cow. I mean, Twister was awesome, and I loved Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
And I don't know, was Helen
R.I.P.
Hunt in it?
No. So what's funny is she's in the credits, but she's not in the movie. So I don't understand
was she like
that.
a producer or something?
Maybe.
Or? I didn't know how Bill Paxton. I thought he died of a disease, but it was a car accident.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Thank you, TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok. I learned so much from TikTok.
I know.
That's how I learned that Bill Paxton died from a traffic accident. I thought he had a disease or something.
Yeah, I love Bill Paxton. He was like, first thing I ever saw him in was Weird Science, where he was the brother.
Chet.
How about a nice, greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray?
Yeah, Chet.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite movies of all time. From the
I didn't
80s.
know that was him until a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
I ended up watching Weird Science with my kids. I wanted to show them, like, hey, this is a cult classic.
Yeah,
Check
you're
this
like,
out.
whoa, that's Chet.
And I'm like, oh, shit, that's Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite movie is with him in it is Tombstone.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Great movie.
We'll finish this. Russell's in your
Russell's in
Southern Tier.
Southern Tier. Should we call it? Oh, it is Tier. I'm like, cry. She spelled differently because I want to cry into it.
Yeah. Yeah. I would suggest don't drink the Southern Tier neat.
No.
It's good as a mixer.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, it's like, what would it be good with? Like, I don't know much
used
about
it-
like what you mix bourbons with. I used to drink neat anyways. That's why I have all these
I've used
expensive
it.
fucking things.
Half the bottle's gone. I used it for old fashions.
Old
just to
fashioned would be
kinda
good.
Get rid of it, but I probably won't buy that particular one again.
Is there a northern tier
I don't know.
we should come up with?
Which is funny because even though it's called Southern Tier, it's in like Western New York, so it's northern.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
It's just just an area of New York. Southern Tier,
I'm going to come up with my own. Jeff's tier.
Jeff's Tier,
It's real salty.
Eastern Tier,
It's clear and salty. Tastes like a tier.
like an actual tier.
Yeah.
TEAR. But I mean, they make great beers. I love their beers.
What kind of beers do they make? Is it like IPAs?
So the pumpkin.
or-
They have the
okay,
pumpkin
you did say that.
for
I gotta pay
the
attention.
fall, and the Warlock, which is imperial stout version of the pumpkin. They have a bunch of IPAs and stuff, which
I would
I'm not
not
into
be
IPA.
surprised if you told me they made a rum or tequila. 'Cause it sounds like they're just
So
cornering
I think the
everything.
distillery does do a rum and tequila.
I knew it.
As well. I haven't tried it. So the whole alcohol side is new for the distillery because they've always made beers. But
Okay.
yeah. So this is the first year I've seen the bourbons and the
I mean, it's
they
not
do.
bad,
yeah.
but I mean, I think
So there, like I said,
I'm
I have that. I
missing
bought the peanut butter cup one is really good. I like that better than like Screwball. Everybody
Okay.
likes Screwball, but the peanut butter cup is a little bit of chocolate to it, and it's not as sweet, but it's a lot smoother than this is. And they do make a pumpkin bourbon, which is, I guess,
pumpkin.
to follow up from their beer.
Now, tell me, does the pumpkin have a crown?
No, it's actually kind of like an evil-looking pumpkin.
really?
Yeah, like scary-looking pumpkin. Like, I'm sure I'll put a logo up here of the image, but it's one of my favorite fall beers for like Oktoberfest kind of pumpkin beers. It's one of my go-tos. It's expensive, but it's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like
higher
six-pack.
APV too.
Okay.
4-pack's like $15.
Oh, okay, it's one of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
And the cans are like fucking 8 feet tall.
No, they're just regular
Oh, really?
12-ounce bottles, but I think they're like 8% or 9%, so
Okay.
they're pretty strong.
Did you know, like, when you went to World of Beer? I don't know if you have one by your. The one
Yeah.
by our house closed down,
I think they all did.
but they
Or
were
most of them
charging
did.
you by the, like, if it was a 10%, it was $10. So the
Oh,
higher
I didn't
the-
know that.
Yeah. So the
And
higher
it came
the,
in a smaller glass
Yeah,
too. You
like,
got
what
a little
the
sniffer,
fuck,
and,
man.
like,
Yeah, the higher the
ABV.
it was
Yeah.
that word was, the more that's what it would cost.
Oh, that's wild.
So I'm like, fuck. I mean,
So if he got like a PBR, it was $4.
they won't sell that because I went there one time and I was looking for. I didn't care. I like beer, but
Yeah.
I was just looking. We were just hanging out.
Like
It was
a
like,
Busch Light.
yeah,
it's
it was like
$3.
Bud Light. They won't. There's no Bud Light, Coors Light, any of that. Nothing domestic. It's all imports.
Oh wow.
So yeah, they don't do domestic. So I
Okay.
asked the guys, like, you need a Coors Light, and the guy's like, yeah, we don't have that. But he looked at me like I just kicked his dog. I'm like, bro,
This is World of Beer.
yeah, World of Beer, and now you don't. So
Yeah.
apparently America is
Yeah,
not part of the
World
world.
of cheap
Yeah.
beer.
The world's
Not World
flat.
of domestic beer. Yeah, the world is flat.
The world's flat. That's gonna get some controversy
Yeah, yeah.
going on.
Oh,
we're
gosh.
it's so funny. We were on a cruise. Victoria and I and Tony and Don.
So did you get to the edge of the world on your
No,
cruise ship? Oh, okay.
no. But Tony and I were talking about it, making a lot of good points about, the world being flat. Like, I don't know if the world is flat or round. I don't care. It doesn't affect me.
Right,
Anyway, it doesn't
right.
affect me. If you come out tomorrow and say, "Hey, Jeff, the world's flat," it's not
Okay,
gonna.
yeah.
It doesn't affect.
And,
I don't give
yeah.
a fuck. Is that
Right.
Did I get a raise? Do I get money for
Right.
this? Did my health just get better?
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me. I don't care.
Right.
But it's funny to listen to how people are so, like, they're hell bent.
One side or the other.
They
yeah.
want you to fucking believe. I don't care if it's flat or not. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. What does it matter?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
No.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, I would like to wonder why they would tell us that. Like,
Right.
what's their angle? It's like,
Right.
okay, they don't want us going over here. All right. Well, I'm going to go to the fucking Antarctica anyway. What am I going to do over there? I don't care.
Yeah.
I love cold weather, but not that cold.
Yeah.
It does not do me any good to
Makes
go.
no sense.
Yeah. So I don't care. If the world's flat, the world's flat. But we're on the boat and we're looking out, man. And there's a cruise ship miles away. Like, it was like It was you can tell it was a cruise ship, but it was tiny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we're fucking miles away. But then I start thinking about it, and then I start getting to Jeff Capper and his wild fucking imagination. And my buddy Matt, God, I love this guy. He's so funny. He puts up with my shit. He's my supervisor, but we're really good friends. And he puts up with all my crazy antics. And I'm always like pushing the envelope on the moon. I'm always asking him questions about the moon, and he's like, I don't fucking know
if the moon landing was real.
Yeah. And so I love fucking with him. But then I thought about it. I took a ball. I got a small little ball. And I was like, the only difference between the ball and the earth is the size. If the earth is round, the only difference is the size.
Right.
So if I'm here on the top of the world and there's countries below us, someone's upside down.
Right.
Which makes sense.
Right.
And everyone's like, well, what about gravity? Well, fuck gravity. Forget about all that. Just the idea of you have a ball and I start walking on this ball, at some point I'm going to be upside down.
Right. Correct.
Okay, so but how does the water? I don't care. Have you ever poured like water over an orange?
Yeah.
What's it do? You hold the orange. You pour the water. It falls off the orange.
Right, but the orange has no center of gravity.
But still, we're still in the same gravity, though.
Right. But the water coming off the orange is pulling towards the Earth's gravity, not the orange doesn't have gravity.
But why not?
Because there's no center core to orange. There's no gravitational pull in the orange.
Well, there should be. Fuck you, Mr. Wizard.
This is what the flat earthers demonstrate.
Exactly.
But then they pour the water on a plate.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it stays on the plate. Yeah, well.
But how big does something have to be to have its own gravitational pull? Because I see some really fat people. They have their own orbit. You throw something at it, it starts orbiting around them.
Yeah, I think so.
You know how big?
You see like Family Guy? There's a Family Guy episode where he does it. Something good keeps going around him.
So how big does something have to be before it gets its own gravitational pull?
I think it has to do with the whole like magma core. I don't know, all that stuff we learned in 5th grade or whatever. Like,
so yeah, I don't care. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And like I'm always like the other night, Matt and I were we were working, and the moon was fucking beautiful. It was real bright, but there was clouds in front of it. And so you can see the moon lighting up the backside of the cloud, right?
Yeah.
So if the moon is getting its light from the sun, I was like, why isn't that cloud lit up from the front? And Matt's like, well, the earth, the sun is farther away, the moon's farther away from the cloud.
Right, correct.
But the cloud is covering the moon. So I'm like,
from our perspective.
Yeah. So I'm like, I fucking hate science. I hate it all. I have so many questions.
Yeah, right.
Once again, it doesn't matter if I get the answers. It's just curiosity. I'm like, how does that work? And like the other day, on TikTok, there's a guy who takes his camera or his telescope and focuses on the moon. And you can see the moon rotating. It's real slow, but you can actually see it in the things. He zoomed in so much you can see the craters. It's really good looking.
Yeah.
But you can see it rotating.
But the moon's not moving; it's the Earth moving.
We moving.
Yeah.
So we'll never see the other side of this moon.
Right.
Where Walt Disney and everyone else is.
Right.
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 Like I would love to see what's on the other side of this moon.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? Is it once again? Is it going to change anything? No. Still going to drink my whiskey. Still going to go to work.
Yep.
Still going to do my magic.
Yeah.
Still going to love my kids.
Crazy.
It's not going to change anything. I just mean, why are they? If the world is flat, or if there is something on the Arctic wall on the other side, what are they keeping from us? And like, what?
But also, like, have you seen like Horton Hears a Who?
Yes, everything's on that little.
Yeah. So we're just like a tiny little speck of nothing in a galaxy that's.
Yeah, we're nothing.
Like what a little ant pile looks like to us is what we are to somebody else.
Yeah.
So we're probably just building our little ant world.
Yeah, ant farm.
That means nothing.
Yeah.
As we sit here and drink whiskey, do you think like ants have like in their tunnels? Do you think they're down there drinking whiskey and have their own little gypsy nipsey?
Yes, and own whiskey dicks and
their own podcast down there.
Who knows? Would not. That's the thing. It's like if an alien walked through this door right now, I'd be like, huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I kind of
come sit in. Let's get another mic.
I kind of had an idea.
Yeah.
Because if you think we're alone,
no,
I don't think so.
There's no way in this whole even within the Milky Way, outside of the Milky Way, there's no way there's nothing that's more advanced than we are. There's no way. In the billions and billions of billions.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. There's absolutely no way there's nothing better than us.
Yeah, what are we? Like,
yeah.
This is it.
But we're so far away that nobody can reach. Like, we can't reach them. They can't reach us.
Like, but this is it. Like, this.
Like, honestly, like you said, if somebody just showed up one day and like, we're taking over your rock, we're like, saw this coming.
Yeah, right. How does this work? We take off our shoes.
Yeah.
What do we do? What are your rules? No shoes in the house.
I have pre-check. Does that mean anything? Like,
TSA pre-check. Can I skip the line and get to the front?
Right.
Do your chairs
just do
recline
whatever.
in the UFO?
Yeah, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, it's like, fuck it, you got me.
Yeah.
But I honestly believe that the way our world is heading, 2027, we're going to be fucking
oh my gosh,
done. We're going to be living off the grid, and the strong are going to survive. I'm gone hour one, maybe 2 hours. I mean, I'm somewhat of a survivalist to an extent, but I have no patience. I'm like, this water's taking long to burn or boil. Fuck it, I'm going to drink it, and I'm not dead.
So in that idea, let's say there was like some apocalypse or nuclear fallout, would you try to find shelter and survive as long as you can to come out on the other side, or would you just be like, this is the end, screw it?
This is the hand I was dealt. If anyone comes to my door, I'm going to kill them. Other than that, I'm not going to go out looking for trouble, but I'm going to defend my castle, if you will. But yeah, I think I'm just going to be like, you know what? Why?
Yeah.
What I am
going to try to like be like The Walking Dead or
no, fuck that.
Or what's that movie with John Krasinski, the Quiet Place or whatever, where like everybody like died and they're trying to just like be quiet the whole time so these aliens don't come get them. Like,
nope.
Are you going to live like that, or are you just going to be like,
here's what I will live long enough to defend my family, Victoria and the girls.
Yeah.
But once that's done, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll fight till the death to protect them. But once I cannot do that anymore and I get taken out, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to start a new community and
I don't know. That's no way to live. I like shoes.
I think that might have been different. Like, we might have had a different outlook in our 20s, but now we're like, we're in our midlife.
Yeah, I don't want to live like that. I mean, that's no way to live. Because now I'm spoiled. If the AC goes off, I'm a fucking little bitch. I am done. I'm like, fuck.
Well, that's what scares me about like these 20 and 30-year-olds. Like, if the apocalypse comes and there's no internet, they're not going to know what to do. The internet's down. Yeah. What are we going to? There's no Wi-Fi.
Nope.
Kill me now.
I will live off whatever's in the house. All this will be drank.
Yeah.
I'll always be in a drunken stupor.
There we go.
And
we'll just live until the bourbon's gone.
Yeah, and then
it is what it is.
If I happen to survive, awesome. If not, like I said, I'm going to live and fight to defend my children and protect them in Victoria.
Yeah.
Other than that, once that's over and I'm done. I'm like, I'm out of ammo and I'm just done. No, fuck.
I might even be like, if aliens like, come with me, we're going to do some experiments. All right, cool.
Let's go.
I'm down for something new.
Exactly.
Let's see what's up. What do you got?
Yes. I'm like, do you have Novocaine? I don't want to feel anything, but fucking rock and roll.
Grab a couple bottles and let's go.
Yes. You guys tried this? This is Russell's 10 years good.
See which one you like better.
And they're going to pull out some amazing shit. And
they're like, this is swine.
Look what we got.
Try this.
Yeah, this is aged 1,000 years. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
But, cheers to that.
Yeah. Here's to a flat earth alien world.
Whiskey Dick's podcast is looking for advertisers and sponsors. If you're a small business looking for exposure on multiple platforms, please contact us by emailing wdickspodcast@gmail.com.
And we're back. Oh, yeah.
All right, today we're going to mess around with Von Payne Black. It's so good. I know you took a picture of it earlier, so I'm guessing you'll put it up on the thing.
Yeah, between your bottle and, like I said, my buddy Fausto and at work had one on his desk. Oh, it comes out his mouth. Look at that. Oh. We got it from one of our vendors as a gift last year, and he hasn't cracked it open yet. So, Fausto, if you're watching, I'm going to tell you how it is. So this has black currant, nodes of black currant with the whiskey.
Currant. What is black currant? Cheers.
All
right.
I was gonna go somewhere I shouldn't, so I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. It's a fruit, right? Like some sort of dark.
Oh, I didn't even heard of it.
It's like a dark berry, right? Kind of like a
Halle
quite
berry?
a cranberry,
Or a chuck berry.
a black currant. It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a berry
downward
white.
holly berry.
Holly berry. It smells good.
Oh yeah, it does.
But it's just,
So it almost has the color of that Basil Hayden dark rye,
yeah, it's
right?
very dark. It's very
But you said
dark.
this has a Dr. Pepper.
To me, it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Well, let's see.
I think you'll like it.
Oh yeah.
Right? I mean, it's like, maybe I shouldn't have told you what it tastes like before and let you try it.
True, but I do get
But
that
It
Dr.
has
Pepper
like a,
whiskey.
yeah.
That's good.
It's very good. It's
Like
like,
get some of that.
it's once again, it's a sipper. It's something you don't want to drink a
Right.
lot of.
Yeah, I
But,
couldn't
like-
imagine doing anything different with this.
No, like this is about this right here is about the amount you want to sip on. And
This
then
is
you,
90 proof, so
and then you move on. You move on to something else.
it's a blended whiskey infused with natural black currant.
Like this would be good with a cigar.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know,
Yeah, I
but,
can
like,
see that.
You know, an ounce and a half, pour, and then that's it. You
Yeah.
have a cigar with it, and then you move on to something else. This is more of like a, if you want to end your night,
Yeah.
say you're out
Oh, for
somewhere,
sure.
you want to chill, dim the lights, turn the music on. This would be a great drink to just
Yeah,
sip on.
for
and
sure.
That's it. I'm
It's
done.
got a bite like right at the beginning too.
Yeah.
Like,
So Von Payne
It's
is
good.
definitely.
I like it.
I will definitely buy another bottle of that.
yeah, I'm gonna find a bottle. That's good.
And
That's
the-
good stuff.
And the bottle
Yeah,
is
it's on
cool
the
as
shelf.
shit. Like I'm definitely going to use this as an affinity bottle.
Yeah,
When
that's cool
empty,
that it pours out of his mouth.
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of this bottle.
That's brilliant.
So this will be an infinity bottle when I'm done with the actual contents.
Good idea.
I like it a lot. I think I felt my beard grow. It's got some bite to it.
Yeah,
That's
felt
good.
mine get grayer.
They grow old gracefully. I can't believe how fast mine grew. Like last time
That
I
is
saw,
crazy. Yeah.
Like last time you saw me, I was clean shaven,
shaven.
and it didn't take me but a fucking week, and I had Grizzly Adams. I'm like, damn, grows quick.
Well, good thing you got that skin reaction with your shaving.
Yes,
so.
I got a note. That was the best, man. I'm telling you. I'll tell the story. So I go to my doctor, and I tell him, I was like, look, it just burns when I shave. Like, it hurts. My skin, it gets red and irritated. And I've been shaving for almost over 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in law enforcement for that long. And so he's like, well, I don't do that. He says, I'll send you to a dermatologist. So he sent me to a dermatologist. And I get there, and she takes this weird magnifying machine, a glass machine out, and she's looking. And she's going, yeah, you have this. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I do have a problem.
Yeah.
There is something wrong with me. And she said some long-ass word, and she's like, there's 2 ways you can fix it. She says, the ointment's going to take a while, or you can just stop shaving. I'm like, look, man, it just hurts. It's like, I really try. I shave, and, you know, as soon as I start sweating or get in the sun, it just burns. It's really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, just stop shaving. She says, give your face a rest. But she gave me this ointment. And I put it on my cheeks because my face, I have issues with it. And after she told me what I had, and she's explaining it to me, and I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, I do have, you know, this problem.
Yeah.
Red marks on my face and stuff. But she's like, just give your face a rest, quit shaving for a while, and, you know, and then shave and put this ointment on.
Gotcha.
So I do try to put it on my neck. So it hurts my neck too, so I try not to shave my neck
that's the most
as much.
sensitive for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, whatever I have, it's common.
Huh.
But yeah, she gave me an ointment but it still stings when I shave.
Sure. Yeah.
As soon as I go outside, it's just uncomfortable. I can't focus because it burns.
Right.
I'm sitting there like I fucking got a problem. Like, you know, I'm scratching all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, but now I have a beard because of that.
There you go.
And so
It looks good.
Thank you. I want to do
You'll start turning silver like mine is.
silver bells. I do want to do another magic show with a beard though, because I've never done one with a beard.
Okay.
the other side of magic,
There
the
you go.
old side of magic.
The old side of magic. Let's do it.
I want to
Haven't
do
done
it.
a show in a while.
It's been a very long time.
Yeah.
And I got some great ideas for some brand new illusions that I've been working on. And even not even just illusions, but close-up magic. So I think people tend to appreciate close-up magic more because they're there. Excuse me. They're there. Like, I'm doing it right in front of them. It's not some big apparatus that's doing the trick. It's me. It's doing whatever I'm doing. I'm making a ring vanish and making it reappear somewhere, or coins or cards, or more parlor magic that people like. Well, shows we've done in the past, we'd spend thousands of dollars on these big illusions, and people will walk out talking about some close-up trick I did.
Right.
I'm like, damn.
The sleight of hand always gets everybody. That's like my favorite stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, I watch these guys on TV. I'm like, his sleight of hand is ridiculous.
Yeah,
like,
it blows me away because I just walked through a fucking mirror, and they're talking about how I made a coin vanish.
Even
like,
those guys on like America's Got Talent, those magicians, they do these big illusions, and they go over like meh.
Yeah, they
but then the close up stuff is just like you're blown away by it. Even like a lot of it, I know how it works, but the way they pull it off is just amazing.
Yep, and that's what makes me want to do it even more.
Yeah,
because like you've been with me for years.
Yeah.
You know how a lot of my stuff is done.
Yeah.
Which makes me want to, if I can fool you, I can fool anybody.
Right.
Because you've been in it since.
Like even if I'm like, I didn't see you do this, or like I didn't see you force the card here or whatever. Like,
so that's what makes me come up with new stuff. And I am working on some new things that no one's ever seen before, but I'm just waiting for the right time to do it.
That's what amazes me by that dude I keep sending you, that Cards by Jason or whatever his name is.
Holy shit.
That guy's insane.
I don't know how he does
I know he says he's been fiddling with cards for 35 plus years, so maybe he can count cards or feel a deck. Like,
all right,
he could say 21 cards and pick up a deck and be 21 deep. Like, he knows.
I think you sent me something the other day where someone said, shuffle the deck and put them back in order.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
And he does it.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
It's insane.
I'm blown away. And like I said, I've been doing magic my whole life. I know how pretty much everything is done.
Yeah.
When it comes to this guy, I'm like, I'm baffled.
That's definitely a mathematic trick of somehow. There's no way you could just shuffle a deck and he's mixing it and he does the casino shuffle.
I want to slay there's sleight of hand and there's a deck switch involved.
There's not though.
I don't. Yeah, because I watched
proves
it. I'm like,
100 times that there's no.
Does he do this?
There's no deck swap. There's no like break. There's no video edits. None of that.
That's why he uses the little stopwatch.
Yeah,
which is brilliant, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I love watching that because now I finally found someone that can entertain me because I don't know how he's done.
Right.
Which unfortunately, like I love David Copperfield.
Yeah.
Awesome. But I know how a lot of
so many of it
done.
100%.
He's very good. He's very good at pulling it off. He's still entertaining.
Right.
But me being the magician and illusionist,
you know the answer.
Yeah. So I automatically I missed the trick because I'm already putting in my head what he's doing.
Yeah. You're just like, how's he gonna? Cover it up.
So I missed the actual entertainment performance of it, which is on me. It's not on him. He's amazing.
Right.
And he's really good. The music he uses, everything he does is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But it's my fault that I'm spending so much time watching it, but I'm breaking it down.
Right.
And not just enjoying the performance.
Yeah.
So with this guy, I watched that damn trick 10 times. And I'm like, how the hell is he doing it?
Yeah.
So that I applaud. And then don't get me wrong, there was a lot of things that David Copperfield has done. And I'm like, how the fuck did he do that?
Right.
Which is entertaining to me.
Yeah.
But me and David Copperfield have been around so long, like we kind of like he's always been above me,
right,
and always will be.
Yeah.
But we still do a lot of the same stuff. There's only so many ways you can make someone vanish.
Right.
He's really good at coming up with really cool ways and storyboards of why that
good
person's,
distractions too. Yeah.
And why there's a storyboard on why that person is vanishing. It's not just poof, he's gone. There's a storyboard for it, which is brilliant because he pulls at your heartstrings. The monologue he uses, the music, everything. Yep. It's a play. Every illusion to me with him is a miniature play.
Correct.
Which I based my show off of. That's how I learned when I got into magic.
Let's make it a story.
That's who I learned magic from. This is how magic's supposed to be because that's who I grew up with was David Copperfield. So in my show, which you've been a part of, there's always been a storyboard. There's a reason why I'm doing this and that, which I learned from him.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. But I think it's time that I branch out and do my own thing.
Yeah.
But I'm always going to have a piece of David Copperfield because
sure. He was your influence.
Yeah,
major
it
influence.
works. I mean, the guy's a great storyteller.
Yeah.
And whoever he has, I don't know if it's him or Magic Consultants, whoever he's using or helping, they're great.
Yeah.
Amazing. The storyboard, the music, like whoever finds his music for his illusions, I'm like, fuck that. I would never have thought of that.
Right.
I'm like, damn, that's a great. Like, he cuts himself in half with a laser. It's an old illusion he's done years ago. But the song he uses is from The Rocketeer. I'm like, I've seen that movie 10 times. I never thought about using that song.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it, I'm like, what the fuck did I not think of that?
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense. Yeah.
So whoever he's using they're good.
Yeah.
I get it. You get what you pay for, and he's getting what he paid for.
100%. Yep. Then you get guys like Penn and Teller that like incorporate comedy into it, which is great. So that helps a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're going to finish this, and we're going to try the Magic Rabbit.
Ooh, Magic
You're going to like
Rabbit.
the Magic Rabbit.
All right.
I wonder if this would be better cold. This almost seems like something you might want to pour on ice, because maybe the water might cut it a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know,
It's not bad.
Just like I want to, like, I mean, this, like one little cube might only one little cube will fit.
Yeah,
in this,
right.
Maybe I think this will be cut with because I believe some bourbons and whiskeys are better cold.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, we're doing everything neat right now.
Yeah.
But maybe this will be better cold. Because if it's a sipper,
yeah, sure.
I like cold shit.
Yeah. It doesn't bother me when mine gets watered down. It's fine.
No, it doesn't.
Still going to drink it.
Exactly. Still, I don't think the water changes the proof.
No.
Still going to be seeing double and make bad decisions.
Yep.
But yeah, that was good.
All right, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Whiskey Dicks Podcast is looking for advertisers and sponsors. If you're a small business looking for exposure on multiple platforms, please contact us by emailing wdickspodcast@gmail.com.
What's fitting for what we were just talking about, Magic Rabbit?
Magic. And now we're trying the old Magic Rabbit. So who makes this?
I don't know. I had to buy it in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
I don't know. Victoria found it, and she
Visit us at magicrabbitwhiskey.com.
She brought it to my attention, and it said Cleveland, Ohio. And then when I went to Cleveland, I found it. I'd never seen it here. Not to say it's not here. I'd never seen it.
Contains peanuts and tree nuts, so there's true peanut butter in here. It's not some artificial flavoring.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a nut allergy, you will not want this.
No.
Or a rabbit allergy.
Yeah, or a rabbit.
Allergic to rabbits or nuts.
Because then you will disappear.
Yeah. But this is dark. Has a nice smell to it. A little chocolatey.
Oh, it smells so good.
All right.
Cheers.
A little chocolate peanut butter whiskey. I know a lot of people are not fans of the flavored whiskeys and bourbons, but it's a good, people have their dessert wines.
This is our dessert whiskey. That is really good.
Oh, yeah, that's delicious.
That is so good.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, the first time I tried it, I'm like, uh-oh. Like, this is not going to last long.
So next time, I'm going to need to bring the Southern Tier peanut butter cup.
Oh, we'll try it.
And
Yes.
And compare to this. Do a blind taste test on the two.
I love it.
To see which is which.
Yes.
This is good.
It's very good.
This has a little bit more whiskey flavor on the end, where the Southern Tier one is just like straight up sweetness all the way through. Kind of like Screwball. Screwball, you could taste the sweetness all the way through.
Yeah, this one's...
That's good.
It's very good. I know you can buy it and have it shipped to your house.
Okay.
But, like I said, I've never seen it in the stores here in Florida.
I like it.
It's delicious. I love... Like, this is another one that I'm going to keep the bottle just because of the bottle.
Oh, sure.
The picture on the bottle is cool.
I mean, it's fitting.
It's exactly fitting for what I do for a living.
Yep. Fits the room, fits your lifestyle. It's awesome.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I like it.
A lot.
I like it a lot. So tell me, you had a story. Did you have a story that went with this, or was it something else? Praying mantis story you told me. You were gonna tell me
Jesus
about?
Christ!
Oh boy!
All right, so yeah, this is hilarious. So once again, you know me, fucking my crazy life and things that always happen that are just out of control. So when I first got into law enforcement, we're going back years. I used to work for a small police department here in Orlando called Windermere Police Department. And they had their own gas pump for us to fill up our police cars with. We didn't have take-home cars. So at the end of your shift, you would have to fill up, vacuum out the car, get the car all ready for the next person.
Next shift, yeah.
And we had quite a few cars, 4 or 5 cars, so you didn't have to drive that car, but it was available.
Yeah.
And it was an old, and this is going back years, the police car was a Crown Vic.
Oh, nice.
So it was a beautiful car.
Yeah.
And so I did my
police
shift.
Interceptor.
Yeah, it was fast. It was a beautiful car, a lot of room. So I did my shift. I worked a midnight shift, and my replacement comes in around 6 o'clock in the morning. You work from either 6 to 6 or 6 to 6. 6 at night to 6 in the morning, or 6 o'clock until 6 at night.
Yeah.
It was probably around 5:45. I come in, I'm getting gas, and you had like a log you had to fill out. It's like a thing to say, all right, I put so many gallons in, and so I put the gas thing, and I'm pumping the gas, and I fill out the log, and there's a praying mantis sitting on the post where the log is hung up on.
Okay.
And I'm looking at it, and it's looking at me. I'm just like, it's a praying mantis, whatever. But me, being fucking Jeff Capron, decide to try to spray it with pepper spray.
Just to see what happens.
Just to see what happens. I haven't used this in a while.
Yeah.
So I pull it out, and I fucking spray this goddamn thing with pepper spray. Did you know that praying mantis can fly?
No.
Me either. So I spray this goddamn thing, and
Does it fly at you?
Flies right at me, bro.
Oh no.
I freak out.
Yeah.
So now I don't know if you ever use pepper spray, but
it just creates a cloud.
Well, it just creates a cloud. Yeah. So I hit the thing. I hit the post. It's a cloud. What do? I run into the cloud because I'm trying to get away from a fucking praying mantis that I didn't know could fly. I'm freaking out, man. Now back then I had longer hair, long blonde hair, and I'm losing my shit, man. Now I can't see, so I run into my own spray, so my eyes are burning.
And I don't know where the praying mantis is.
I have no idea where the praying mantis is. I'm fucking freaking out. I think it's in my hair, so I'm like fucking doing this. I jump in the car to get away from, I'm like, whew. And I'm still like burning. My face is hot.
Yeah.
And it's July. I don't care. It's July.
Yeah.
I think it was July. It was hot. It was humid as shit. So I'm sweating. Pores are open. The pepper spray is sitting in. I'm like, what the fuck? I look over and it's on my fucking shoulder. The praying mantis is on my shoulder.
Just looking at you.
Look, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm freaking out. I get out of the car. I'm brushing it off. I'm freaking out. My hair is a mess. I'm fucking bright red. All this is going on. I look, and my relief is standing there.
Just watching you.
Just watching. And she's looking at me. And she just looks at me. She goes, what's wrong with you? And then walks into the station. My hair is fucking everywhere. I'm beat red.
That's hilarious.
I'm breathing hard. And I get on. She's like, what's wrong with you?
That's hilarious. Was it Holly?
No. But yeah,
oh my God,
I didn't know praying mantis could fly. And then I'm doing all this, and it's on my fucking shoulder.
You probably looked like someone walking through a spider web.
I
kind
did.
Of thing, yeah.
The fucking instant judo master. Yeah, I didn't know those things could fly.
I didn't either.
And the little fucker ended up on my shoulder, and I brought it into the car with me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my cheeks hurt. That's hilarious. Oh. That's
God,
funny.
Damn.
And apparently immune to pepper spray.
Yeah, didn't even affect it. I was fucked up.
Yeah.
But it didn't affect it in any way.
That's amazing.
I don't think I hit it. I hit the post. Because, you can't, shame on me. I shouldn't even done it. I'm pretty sure there's a policy violation.
Yeah.
Back then. But I was like, what's this going to do? What a bad idea.
That's amazing. Well, now you know.
Now I know that, and now the world knows.
That's funny.
That praying mantis can fly, and pepper spray does not affect them.
Jeez.
Remember that time we were doing the fundraiser for the Shriners at the Orlando Arena.
Oh, yeah.
And it was me, you, and Shane.
Yep.
Or proper English, Shane, you, and I, if
Yeah.
you will. And
We had the little cart
Yeah,
just
the
in
cart.
the concourse there.
yeah, and the guy had one rule.
Don't eat the food.
Don't eat the food.
Because what were we selling? So we had chicken tenders. Did we sell beer there? It was
I think I had like one or
chicken
two
tenders,
beers.
fries, and beer.
Yeah, something
like 2 beers.
Yeah, something
on
silly.
tap. And that was it.
Yep.
He's like, whatever you do, don't eat the food because we take inventory.
So Brandon we're sitting there like, well, fuck this guy. You know, we're not selling.
Well, we had
anything.
walked like a while. We worked a long time.
We
It was
did.
like-
There's no
we were
one
there all day.
Shit. They had us across the way from an actual
Concession
concession
stands.
stand.
Yeah.
We're like this little portable thing. No
Yeah.
one's coming to us.
Yeah.
We had tons of chicken tenders.
So much left.
Yeah. So
It was going to go in the garbage.
It wasn't going to hurt anybody. So I wait for Brandon to take one of the chicken tenders, and as soon as he takes the chicken tender, puts it in his mouth, I yell, "Look at Brandon!" And it echoes through
Just
the
echoed
arena.
to the whole concourse. And this burning, and it was so hot too. This burning chicken
You're
tender in
gonna
my
shove
mouth.
it in your mouth. And that's where "Look at Brandon" came from.
Oh yeah, I didn't know whether to spit it out or. It's,
I
oh
think
my
you
gosh.
ducked down in his cup.
I did. I just like dropped to my knees and just like finished eating it. Like, you son of a bitch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I
that's-
still do that like to Shane today. Like,
Really?
if we're somewhere and he grabs like a cookie off a buffet somewhere that he's not supposed to. Look at Shane. So good.
Yeah, so
Classic.
if anyone ever hears you say that, now they know where the story came from.
That's right. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was funny as shit, man.
We still do the old like knocking plates out of people's hands and all that kind of stuff. Classic.
So I told you my spider story last time. Well, the other day, I had a inflatable bed that Matt let me borrow for one of our trips we were taking, and I had it stored in the garage. And so I told him, I was like, "Oh, hey, I brought your inflatable bed back." So I put it in his car, and apparently, a spider had found its way into this inflatable bed. And he said he was driving, and the spider came across his computer screen, and he said he fucking slammed on the brakes. And he said, thank God he was on 27.
Yeah.
And so it was late, like 2, 3 in the morning, so no one was around. But then he was like trying to find something to kill the spider with. That's the worst. Like, if you don't think
sure.
I don't have a fucking stack of napkins in my car now, because every time I see spiders. But yeah, I felt bad. I'm like, oh fuck, that's probably one of the spiders that I always have spiders in my goddamn car. I don't know why. And like, it's not like we live in a rural area,
Right.
Just they find their way to my goddamn
Yeah.
car, so it ended up in his car. And he said it was big. So I was like, that big?
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
that's too big for me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
Fuck
for
that,
sure.
dude. And you can hear them walking. Nope.
Yeah, that's bad.
Nope. I hate arachnophobia. So apparently he has arachnophobia too.
That's oh man, those are the worst. Spiders and cockroaches. No thanks.
Yeah, he's terrified of cockroaches too. Because the other day we're at Magic Kingdom and I saw one. I'm like, oh, look at that cockroach. He's like, where? Like, he freaks
They're
out
so
over
gross.
cockroaches, which they're grosser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just nasty.
But a cockroach can't bite you. A spider can. I don't know. Can cockroaches
That's true.
bite? I'm not going to stick around to find out.
Yeah, I don't
but-
know.
But I don't think they bite. I
Yeah.
think they're just.
I've
I don't
never
know.
seen a cockroach bite, but
But there's nasty.
yeah, they're gross.
Yeah. But spiders bite and fly too. They say they don't fly, but I don't know what they do, but I don't know how they get the webs to where they're getting them.
You seen Spider-Man? They just like
Yeah,
just go wherever.
fuck spiders.
Yeah.
Fuck
Cockroaches fly. Those are
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah. Holy Christ. Palmetto bugs. Yeah.
Yeah, the first time, I don't know if I already told the story, but like when I was in my early 20s and I lived in Tampa, I was working for a music store, living by myself in a little like 300 square foot apartment. And I had my then girlfriend, future first wife, over. She was in town and she came over and we were just watching a movie in the living room in my apartment on like a little cheesy like 20-inch like TV. And she's from Michigan, so she had never seen these bugs.
Oh, Jesus.
So, and to the right side of my living room, there's 2 long windows with blinds, and it was nighttime, and I saw at the corner of my eye, I saw the roach like way up on the corner of the wall, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to get that later so she doesn't see it. Next thing you know, I found out it's a palmetto bug because it starts flying. It's like flies right across in front of us. She's like, "What is that?" And it landed in the blind. It got stuck between the blinds and the window. So it's like just flapping all over. She freaked out, ran into the bathroom, shut the doors. She's like, "I'm never coming out of here. What was that?" I was like, "It's fine. It's just a roach." She's like, "That is not a roach. I've never seen a roach fly before in my life." So the whole time I'm trying to chase down this roach, and it was gigantic too. I mean, it scared the crap out of me, but of course I had to like act like I was saving her or whatever. Like, oh gosh. Long story short, that marriage didn't last. So.
Going back to Michigan, fuck these bugs.
Yeah, it's like that should have been a red flag from get go,
Yeah,
but
right?
whatever. Anyways, it's been fun. This is episode 3. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll get episode 4 out sooner than later. And if you have any suggestions of things we should do, try, stories that you might want to remind us of, if we grew up together or worked together or whatever, we'll touch on that. And until next time, we'll see you then.
Cheers.
Whiskey Dicks.
Whiskey Dicks. Making the world smile one drink at a time.
Yeah.
That's our new line.
There you go.
There it is.
Tell your friends, subscribe, like, share, all that stuff.
Yes.
See ya.